What's up, you guys? It's your boy Dominic Commando, also known as Spec Ops here. Um, this tactic is normally used in a lot of airsoft games, mostly with like just shells and like cheap items, not really expensive items. I don't really highly recommend if you're going to use a expensive grenade because there's a couple of possibilities that could happen. One, the grenade could be taken unless you're going to put your operator number or your call sign or even your name, which I started doing on my 22 Bang just because, if you're going to go out to somewhere like Outdoors, Zulu, or whichever, it's good to have that. Or I've seen or heard people air tag their stuff because, not gonna lie, the 22 Bang Extreme is one of the most expensive grenades ever created for the most part. Although I would prefer the Quake grenade. If you haven't seen it, I've only seen it once here in the States, but you mostly see it over in the European circuit. Um, James Nico uses it. Femtel Kelly uses it. Fatal Unicorn Leia, I think, uses it. I'm not entirely sure, so don't quote me on that one. But that thing is like the best grenade to have because all it is like you have like 6 or 7 different primers and you can just twist it. It'll go on to the next primer, throw the grenade, and that's reusable. Same with like the cheapo spring grenades. They're reusable because you could just pick BBs off the ground and it wouldn't matter. It won't break the grenade. Whether it's where you got the gas grenades and the quakes and the 22 bangs. The 22 bangs and the quakes are usually for sound, which disrupts the thing, aka flashbang. I don't know if it has a volume control to Quakes like the 22 Bang Extreme because you could change the RAM sets on it. I'm not sure about the Quakes. So if anybody would like to comment down below, be my guest so I can have more knowledge if I ever do purchase a Quake one. But they are mostly used for distraction because you just chuck it or like yeet it underhanded. So for people who don't know, coming into the sport, it's an underhanded toss. It's not an overhead toss unless it's a smoke grenade. Um, but moving on with said aspect, that spring grenades are mostly used for distraction and as a decoy ploy. Just so you can see as this video. I don't know what type of grenade it is, but you can easily just with a spring grenade, you can easily throw it, and then it scatters the BBs, and they go flank around, which is as I said, a normal basic airsoft strategy, especially new guys coming into the sport. My advice to you guys is watch your airsoft videos, watch military videos, and you'll learn very quickly before you even join the sport. But it will be different because actual simulated airsoft combat is different from watching on TV. Yes, the strategy and strategics are the same, but it's where you need to pay attention to the layout of the field, and there you go. You will have your basic lessons. So for everybody watching this video, please pay attention. It is casual airsoft, yes, but pay attention to how he deploys said grenade and the flank, and then try to look up your local field if you're just getting into airsoft. Therefore, you can learn the layout and you're not getting double screwed like how I was in the beginning when Striker was around. I will say when we first went to Striker, it was a shit show. In so many levels, I couldn't even get one kill. So, yeah. Then when I started getting used to it, I started doing better. I've improved on my skills. Um, I was basically all over the place, but I was getting more and more being a threat because I was learning the field, learning tactics and stuff like that. But now I'm not tier one like operator status. I'm still learning here and there, folks. It's airsoft is a big learning curve for some people. For those who play Call of Duty and video games and watch stuff on YouTube, it's gonna be a little bit easier, I want to say. But again, you're versing different layouts, different fields, and whatnot. It's not all that simple. Take like I said, way back when me, Zion, Soren went to Strike Force for their soft opening, they completely rechanged the field. So now instead of like middle and buildings on the outside, you still got the buildings on the outside sort of, but they're different structures. It's not the same structures. So luckily they had cameras when you walk in, so it's like you get to see like a basic layout. So I will say that about the new Strike Force Sports. I think the way they did it is very good because you have on-field cameras, on-field refs, so there's no unfair play. So I think that's what the original Striker should have had was some on-field refs. I only knew a couple of them. One of them being the ex-field manager, the one and only, the original Green Ghost. So, but with that being said, um, please just take this advice into hand. Like, yeah, you don't have to listen to this. There's plenty of other airsofters that are more popular than I am. But like I said, I made this TikTok and YouTube and Instagram for a reason is to help the younger generation learn airsoft the way that I grew up on. Therefore, airsoft could be coming back as a more positive reinforcement than the toxic negative one. But anyway, guys, this is Dominion Commando signing off for now. Enjoy the rest of your day and time zone.